Hello everyone, welcome back to Pokemon LeafGreen. Last time we took out the gym leader, Lieutenant Surge, and we got to Route 10, about to go on the Mount Cave thingy. Rock Tunnel. This time, we're going to talk to one of Pokemon Professor Oak's aides. Oh Josh, I've been looking for you. It's me, one of the ever-present aides of Professor Oak. If your Pokédex have complete data on 20 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward from Professor Oak. He entrusts me with the Everstone. So Josh, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 20 kinds of Pokemon? I have. I have 29. Alright, so we got the Everstone. Everstone's not even a good, really, item. It just makes some Pokemon evolve internally added to your Pokédex. However, at times you may not want the certain Pokemon to evolve. So that's what the Everstone does. It just prevents the Pokemon evolving. I don't know why you want to do that. It's such trolls, especially in Platinum or Diamond Pearl Platinum, where you can trade a Pokemon and the Pokemon will have an Everstone. So if you know, I'm talking about you know. So let's go over Rock Tunnel. And this is why I said make sure you get Flash, because if I, give it to my Voltorb, that'd be great. Totally forgot. So yeah, some Pokemon can learn and some don't. So we'll give it to Mr. Voltorb himself. So let's go over the one Pokemon you can find, which is Onix. Onix is a very, very, very defensive Pokemon, but it has the same attack stat of an Oddish, which is 30, which is kind of insulting. It's kind of fast as a Rock-type Pokemon, or it has a good amount of speed as a Rock-type Pokemon. We got Repel now. I forgot to speak of Repels when you put one on. And I wouldn't even recommend this Pokemon, to be honest. And the thing is, you can't even get its evolution into the natural dex. So yeah, that's why I say probably pass on it. It doesn't have the brightest special defense, and its quad weaknesses are both special. So I advise you to pass on it. I don't think it's not even value to look for it. If you can somehow have the second stage in the main story, maybe I could, because what it does, or what it is when it evolves, which is a Steelix, it takes out some of its speed. It makes it goes a little slower because it loses some of its speed, and you put that on its attack, so it's much stronger. It can hit a little harder. We got a Slowpoke here. Huh. I don't have nothing for a Slowpoke. Oh yeah, we do. We have Mr. Mime with Magical Leaf. So yeah, that's the only one new Pokemon. It's not really. I don't think it's a good Pokemon at all. But if you can somehow get Steelix, if there was a way you can get Steelix in this during the main story, then I'll probably clarify it. And did I say one Pokemon? We have two new Pokemon. We have another new Pokemon, which is Machop. Machop is another pure fighting type Pokemon. Unlike Mankey, this is a much slower Pokemon, but it hits a little bit more harder than Mankey, in my opinion. And I have to say this too, if you can somehow get a trade, because its final stage is a trade evolution, it is a darn good Pokemon. But if you can trade it, do it. If you can't, I'll probably advise you to pass on it, because soon we're not that far away to be able to get another fighting Pokemon for free. And they're pretty good. Well, one's more recommended than the other one for sure, but there's a few fighting types out there. You can do Mankey, or you can do the two next ones very soon. So yeah. And also I do have to say that Machop doesn't get No Guard until Generation 4, unfortunately. If it some reason has it in this generation, okay, why use the Psychic? If you can kind of get it in this generation, oh my god, it would be a monster for sure. Because you can give it so many inaccurate physical attack moves, and it will just hit no matter what, because what No Guard does. So Mr. Mime leveled up. Woo, I'm exhausted. Alright, we're gonna continue on. There is a guy I do want to talk to in this cave, because it's very recommended to do, for sure. And I want to give more moves to my Mr. Neo King himself. It's gotta find him. I know he's it's just like at the end of Rock Tunnel. So you got an Oddish. We got Mr. Mine here. Got a Bulbasaur, huh? We'll get this one out. Okay, we'll just hit it with an Amber. And it survived. Come on, Charmeleon, you were like 7 levels higher and you told me you couldn't take out a Bulbasaur? And that should be an Ivysaur, by the way, not even a Bulbasaur, but you know. There's people who don't like to evolve in your Pokemon. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe all the trainers are just holding like Everstones and just like, no, I want to keep it as a Bulbasaur the whole time. Or no, I want to keep it as a Charmander or a Squirtle. Or the Butterfree, or, you know, Beedrill, or, you know, I mean, Cowpea, or Beetle. Oh, I lost. Yes, you did. Alright. So, we're going to keep on walking. I'm going to try to see if I can avoid them. Yeah, I can. I would just probably go back off screen and probably face them. Ooh, so you're going to face one of them. Let's see, you're probably just probably have a fighting or rock type, so we're just going to switch you out. We're going to use our new Endure, Mr. Priming himself. And yes, Geodude. Level 25. Ah, that should be a Graveler. Hello. Yeah, and we do that. I guess I should mention it. We did pass a few Rock Smashes, and man, I had to say this: you won't be able to get Rock Smash for a very long time. It's not until after the 7th gym battle, which is kind of crazy. Oh well, we're out of Repel right there. Oop. Let me go all the way up. Repel. We're not gonna face any of those guys. Oh god. So we gotta face one another. Okay. Maybe I'm lost in here. Maybe. That could be a solution. And we got Onyx. So Primate can easily take it out with one low kick. Gain some experience. And you got a Geodude. We'll just low kick you. We'll low kick everything. And another Onyx, huh? 2 Onyxes and 1 Geodude. Low kick everything. Power Primate. They even load up. Ease up. What am I doing? Which way is out? Okay. Dang, we got more and more trainers. And we got an escape rope, so pretty much what you can use that if you're stuck in a dungeon or you can't get out or you're about to lose all your Pokemon, you can just use the escape rope and you will escape from the area you just enter in. So yeah, here's a rock smash, or here's those rocks you can smash into, but again, we can't even use rock smash until much later in the game. Yay. Also, that's another HM move that that turned into a, okay, so she can see you all over there. That turned into a HM originally, but turned into a TM. Which is an interesting thing. And we have a Jigglypuff. Huh. Alright, we're just gonna break you in half. So yeah, during the off-screen, I do train a tiny bit up by just fighting all the trainers and then catching all the wild Pokemon, because again, there's a lot of good items that oh, looks like Meowth has an item. There's a lot of good items that you can get by the Professor aids, and they give you some good stuff. I know the first few, like, well, Flash is a good one because, you know, we can see. There's a other couple of items that are pretty good and I really want to get for sure. And we're gonna hit it with water pulse again. By the way, that should be a PTO though. Again, maybe everybody used to have a Everstone. I just don't know about it. Meow, huh? Yeah, we'll keep them out. We'll just hit it with a double kick. Take it out. Yay. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, wait. I think this is him. When you're up on a rocky mountain like these, rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? That would be like, wow, don't dare. You don't seem to be scared. Want to try to use rock slide? So this is a kid who will teach your Pokemon rock slide, which is actually a not bad rock type move. I'm gonna give this Neo King because again I want more versatile moves than anything else. 75 power, so it's gonna be powerful than the double kick, but we'll get rid of that double kick. I already have a fighting Pokemon, so we're good. So this is more coverage type, plus I can make it as a mixed attacker and everything like that. So let's look at the Meowth. What does he have? Or she has. She has a Nugget. See what I'm telling you about? That this Meowth is having good items. I'm definitely going to level it up off screening so it can learn some good stuff or get some better items. Because like the higher level of Pokemon that has pickup, the better items you can get. Because one time I think I got like a 10 power before in my Emerald Let's Play when I was doing off-screen training. It's kind of funny. I can't remember if I went over it. Like I was like, oh yeah, by the way, my Zika Goon had a hidden power. I was like, yay. Alright, so he's gonna have all the Geodudes? Alright, that's fine by me. Oh, you know what? I could have switched to Neo King. Can't think about that. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Primate's attack is pretty high enough. I can take out a Geodude just fine. Oh, we have a Graveler. So that's what Geodude evolves into at level 25. It's kind of cool that a trainer actually lets their Pokemon evolve. At a level that it should be evolved at, but you know. Let's grab her down, gain some experience. Oops, out-muscled. So funny enough here is that you don't even have, like, I know you have to, but the funny thing is when you get cut and stuff like that in Flash, you can just like pretty much skip the third gym and continue on, then go to the end and fight, ooh, it was a scientist. I want the item, so that's where I got it. Yo, Pokédex, I want to see. What I was about to say is, oh man, the only time I could have, you know what? Mega Punch. But yeah, no, it's like literally the first two gyms are like, hey, you can use Flash and Cut. It's pretty funny how with Surge, it'll let you use Fly, but you can't find Fly until, or you can't even get Fly until like maybe, I mean, after Rock Tunnel you can pretty much get it. But again, it's so funny that you can't get into, like you get Flash and Cut right before the two gyms, or right after the two gyms, while Fly is like much later. Or you can get them very early, I should say. Well, except for, actually no, for Brock you do have to beat the whatchamacallit. For Cut you do have to beat Brock. For May, why is it May? What is wrong with me? Holy crap. What I was about to say is, though, you can legitly skip the first two gyms if you want to, then come back and probably beat them at higher levels, because literally you have to face Brock because you gotta beat the first gym, because there's a guy who will actually just make you walk all the way to the area, and you can literally, after, you know, saving what's his face, Bill, from being a Clefairy, walk back. I'm just trying to go on, skip those. Walk back to that the area, the cut to get to Rock Tunnel, and boom, you're there. Because again, you don't have, you can go through this. I went through this when I was a kid to get out. Oh my god, it was a nightmare. But hey, I don't know. Now I can show you. Even though maybe it's the first time you're playing it, because again, the games are on the Switch too, and I wish I had played this on the Switch, because when you beat the game, you do get the tickets to go to see Ho-Ho, Lugia, and Deoxys, which is actually kind of like the biggest W that Game Freak has done, because the latest Pokemon game is like a most watered down Pokemon Showdown. Alright, you're gonna have a Pidgey out, huh? Let's get Mr. Mime out. He needs some experience a little bit. We do need to get to the next gym soon, because he's almost above the level that he'll start disobeying me, which I think is like 40. Because we're at because I think the first gym is like 20. I don't remember anymore. I gotta look it up. I think he should be able to obey me at level 30. I could be wrong though. I'm going over the place. I think at this time of the recording, this actually passes my birthday, or not after my birthday. I did like a recording, like because again I post these on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Oh no, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. With Monday being the Yu-Gi-Oh. The Yu-Gi-Oh part I recorded. It's definitely going to be recording my birthday, and this is going to be the Wednesday after, which is kind of funny. So I guess happy early birthday to me. Maybe, I don't know. I got to look at the thing. Alright, we're out. We're at Route 10. We got a Nanberry, whatever it's called. We're going to walk down here, and we're in the Lavender Tower with the creepiest music ever. So next time on Pokemon FireRed, we're going to continue our adventure. Till next time. Later.